Alright, what's going on everybody? I hope you're having a great day and welcome to today's video on the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the next world coming up in Wizard101, which is confirmed to be Wallaroo. Now, if you finished Novus, you can literally see the dialogue of San Diego saying we are going to Wallaroo. And when you're questing through Lemuria and Novus as well, they are briefly mentioned. And in this video, I want to go over all of the little details we know so far. If you enjoyed this video at all, a like rating and a subscribe is always appreciated. We're close to 3,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get right into things. So, first things first, when is Wallaroo going to be coming out? Well, I believe on KingsIsle Live, they told us that the schedule for this year will be spring is going to be a new gauntlet, summer will be a new raid, and then in the fall, we're going to get a new world, which is obviously going to be Wallaroo. So sometime in the fall, I'm probably guessing towards, early November is going to be my theory for this year. If KingsIsle is really cracked, I think they might be able to do it late October, depending on how things are, obviously, over the company. Things do seem to be better just as of recently, and I will be posting a video about that a little later on. So, the name itself, Wallaroo. Now, if you Google Wallaroo, the first thing you'll see is basically kangaroos in Australia. Now, I believe this is a type of kangaroo that is native to Australia, and what this hints at for us, the community, is that it's probably going to be an Australian-themed world. Now, I've never been to Australia. If you all have, you can feel free to let me know in the comments below what it's like there. But I think it'd be a pretty darn cool place to see. We do have a couple of pictures in Xander and Jackie's room. Now, if you guys do not know, Xander and Jackie are actually from Wallaroo in the lore, I believe. So both of these rooms here have a couple of pictures, and I assume it's probably something to do with their homeland, As we can see right here, we have like it almost looks like Africa in a way. I'm not sure if that is, Australia. Again, never been there. But I kind of like that theme, it's got like a rock in the background, some cool trees. And then behind here as well, we have some more rocks with, just really nice, obviously plant life. And then over here, it's kind of hard to see, but we actually have a picture of the Aphrodite plant boss. Now, I know you guys can't probably see this very well, but that is basically the Aphrodite plant boss in the Gold Heat area of Darkmoor. So, my theory is we're going to see Aphrodite type enemies there. We're going to see more koalas like Xander potentially. And obviously, we're going to see kangaroos because it's Australia. And a Wallaroo is literally a freaking kangaroo. Now, if we go over to Jackie's room here, we get a little bit of a different vibe. I actually really like the pictures here in Jackie's area. We have this one right here, which is like a waterfall and some trees with some more plant life, and obviously more rocks in the background. I really hope this is what Wallaroo is, because I honestly love this kind of picture. That's my type of art theme that I like, so I think that'd be really neat. And then we have another one right here in the corner. Again, very hard to see. We have objects in the way, but again, just a lot of rocks, some trees, very open areas as well. Again, another picture backdrop of that waterfall area. It does look like, which is pretty beautiful. And this is the one that's kind of surprising to me. It's almost like a jungle, it looks like. We have a couple of rocks, a path, and we also have, a bunch of trees. So it almost looks like a jungle. So I think that would be a pretty darn cool area. So of all these pictures, I honestly think if this is what Wallaroo, the art theme of it is, I think that would be really cool, assuming this is like concept art the devs left in the game, would be really neat. And just looking around Jackie's room here as well, this stuff looks pretty cool. Again, I could see this stuff definitely making it into Wallaroo. In my opinion, these themes are really, really cool. All these pictures and images, and Jackie's room. I really like the vibe and almost the religion to the theme if this is going to be Wallaroo. And I really, really hope, again, in my opinion, that these are the concept arts for Wallaroo, and I would really like to see a darker tone of a world, personally. Our last couple of worlds have been, you know, very, very over the top and positive. Now, a lot of people obviously like positive worlds, you know, they don't want their game to be negative, but I feel like the only bad part we've ever had in Wiz is when we lost in Azteca, right? Like the meteor nuked Azteca. That's the only like bad thing we've had happen in Wiz. So I would really like to see KingsIsle go for a darker tone, especially considering that I think this is going to be the last world of this arc right here. So I would really, really like to see a darker tone close it out. KingsIsle's writing team has been doing very, very well with the past couple of worlds, in my opinion, as well. I had a lot of fun questing through Lemuria and Novus. You know, I was kind of worried about Novus, but it looks like KingsIsle simply just innovated from Lemuria and made it better, which again is great. That's the kind of progression you want to see, obviously, if you're a longtime fan. So I'm really, really excited for Wallaroo, and I honestly have my expectations pretty high because, you know, KingsIsle has not really failed to deliver on a world right now. Obviously, we know that it is probably going to be level 160 to level 170 as well. And again, I just want to like insert my opinion here. It's my video. You know, I honestly would like to see a longer world. You know, we've had 10 levels. I think. I think like this entire arc. I'm not sure if we've ever had a world be over 10 levels long. Now, I'm not sure if that would be a good thing or a bad thing, but in my opinion, if like the world was like really long and like 20 levels, I think that would just like obviously keep people playing. And I really feel like the PvE audience really lacks stuff to do, you know, once that world is done, you know. Let's say I'm Timmy 76, for example. It sounds like Soldier 76 from Overwatch, but Timmy 76, right, for example here. And I only have a max life wizard, and I finished Novus, and then I farm my gear. What am I supposed to do for a year, you know? I don't have much content, so I would really like to see just more content in general be added to the final worlds. Now, I am somebody who does have 7 max wizards, so obviously, someone like me, this would be an absolute nightmare, probably. But again, I feel like for most of the community, and especially the PvE audience, I think they'd be very happy with obviously having more content and stuff to do in Wiz. Now, the last two things I want to talk about are San Diego and Polaris. Now, San Diego, if you don't know, he is basically going to be our guide to Wallaroo, right? We basically heard that at the end of Novus in the dialogue there. So San Diego will be our guide. The last time we saw him was actually back in Mirage, and he dipped. You know, we finished Mirage, we won the war, right? And we come back here, and he's just not here anymore, right? He used to be right here with Istar, or whatever her name is, but he dipped, and now he's back once Wallaroo has been brought up, and he is, you know, at our aid. San Diego seems like a pretty nice guy, so I believe his intentions are probably good, but I could definitely see maybe a plot twist coming around where, you know, where did San Diego go here? And then now he shows up when Wallaroo comes up. I could definitely see, you know, San Diego take a 180, you know, because the whole Mirage theme, I feel like, is like a facade. So maybe San Diego could follow that, even though he was a very nice guy in Mirage. I think that would be like a little cool fan theory. But yeah, he will be guiding us into Wallaroo. And the last point I want to talk about here is actually going to be Polaris. Now, you're probably like, Liam, why the hell are you bringing this up? Now, if y'all do not know, my plants are dead. Oh well. Anyways, Wallaroo obviously kind of sounds like, I don't know, like walrus. I don't know. To me, when I first heard Wallaroo, I thought walrus, you know? So, I don't know, maybe we can see, you know, more walruses in Wallaroo, potentially. Again, I don't really know if that would suit Australia themes or not, but, it would be cool to see, you know, like, Aphrodite, you know, bunnies, kangaroo, and maybe a couple of, you know, walruses as well, since it's called Wallaroo. I don't know, man. I thought that was something cool to bring up in this video, but, yeah, that is everything we need to know about Wallaroo and everything we know right now in general. If I missed anything in this video, feel free to let me know in the comments below. 2023 seems like a good year for Wiz, and I'm honestly excited for a lot of the content, and I'm really excited that King Sal is, you know, starting to get back in the game, you know, more updates, you know, obviously listening to the community, bigger dev team as well. I'm really happy that things are going well for them, and I'm looking forward to the content. And yeah, if you made it this far, again, a like and a sub is always appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and take care, guys.